Hi, Pile 1! Welcome to your reading today, where the intro is filmed at Gare de Lyon, which is a beautiful train station in Paris, which has the most beautiful restaurant I've ever been in, Le Bleu, which I've actually made a video about in this video series, my Paris series. I believe it was airing in September or October. So there's a Train Bleu or Train Bleu video for you guys. And this is another train station video. So you guys have picked this green good tarot card, which is very beautiful. And I have picked for you, your crystal of the day is this beautiful blue druzy heart. So blue is great for communication. And I feel like communication is a very appropriate topic for this video, because we're going to want to see, is your relationship progressing forward? Are you guys able to talk about how is this connection moving forward? Is it progressing? And also for those of you long distance couples or long distance connections, are you guys going to be able to see each other in person soon? So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. I will put your druzy heart in frame so you can see it. And I'm very excited to do a train station video for the month of December, because with the holidays coming up, you may want to see your sweetheart for the holidays. And also, I feel like with this Sagittarius energy that we're in now is all about travel, because the Sagittarius zodiac sign loves to travel. So happy birthday and shout out to all my Sagittariuses out there. So I feel like this video is going to be very good and helpful, all about Sag energy. All right, so I'm going to start off with a little relationship spread, where I'm going to have 3 cards for your side, how you are thinking and feeling about your person right now, and 3 cards for their side, how they are thinking and feeling about you right now. We're going to do 3 cards for the past, what has happened already to bring this situation to its current moment, and we have 3 cards for the near future, which in this modified spread, I'm going to see, can you guys see each other in person in the next 3 months? And or will this connection progress within the next 3 months of time? And we're going to do a final card or a long-term outcome card to see, can this relationship or connection progress later than 3 months time, or can you guys see each other in person maybe beyond 3 months? So if you guys can't see each other in the near future, short term, can you guys see each other maybe down the road farther than that, or down the train tracks, as it were? So let's see, in your side, how you are thinking and feeling about your person. Ace of Swords, good. I'm glad that you got the communication card immediately, but you guys are kind of at a make it or break it point. So there is communication in this connection, which is honestly one of the most important things. They always say in astrology chart that one of the most compatible pieces of an astrology chart is when you compare your Mercury to your person's Mercury, and you want to make it have an aspect or a link. So if your Mercury, you want to have it trined, which is great, so that would be in the same element. If you have it an opposition, you can have a communication link. You guys will talk about different kind of points of view, but you understand each other. Trined is like your communication's free-flowing and easy. When you have your Mercury squared with each other, it means, again, you can understand each other, but different points of view, or you may clash with how you communicate, but you understand each other, and so it can be still very productive. Or conjunct, which is you have the same sign as your person's Mercury, and then it's like you can talk forever about anything, which is a very good communication link. It can sometimes get a little intense or a little passionate, but you guys can understand each other, which is good. So those are all good Mercury to Mercury communication links. You may want to look at your chart and your person's chart and see if your Mercuries are aspected well. So that is helpful. If it doesn't have a link, like if it's not trined or squared or opposite or conjunct, then it may be that you guys have a hard time communicating with each other, and you guys would need to be able to look at other ways to relate. But the good news is in your tarot card, you do have a very good communication link in your chart together, or you guys are communicating very much right now. So there's a lot of talk. The unfortunate thing is there's not a lot of else happening. So the Ace of Swords or Ace of Air is like you guys are able to communicate effectively and well. However, the Ten of Swords represents a painful ending that would have just happened or happened in the past, or you guys are still in an ending time. So I want to say on one hand, I don't feel like you guys are in separation because you're talking, but I do feel like you guys are probably broken up, or you're feeling like you guys are in a painful ending place right now. Maybe you guys are discussing should you end it. But I definitely get with the Ten of Swords that it is a very difficult situation going on in this connection right now, but the communication is a saving grace. The King of Cups reversed is like you're seeing your person is not giving you a lot of love. So they may not be giving you their emotions or their affection or their love, or they may be very dysregulated or out of balance emotionally. Because with this King of Cups reversed, it is a tricky situation. So you may be thinking, maybe I should just end it if they're not giving me their love. You might think, or your person might be like, oh, I can't give you my love and affection right now, and they just ended it. But it definitely is going through something painful, at least in your perception. But let's see how they're seeing it. Yeah, okay, all of their cards are reversed. They are feeling like they don't have a lot of strength to continue this connection at this time. The Strength card is in reverse, so it's like it's kind of drained. So I feel like they may be feeling drained or tired or weak or not strong in this connection. So there is a tough piece with that. And combined with the Fool in reverse, they're feeling like they can't move forward right now at this time. So this is, again, how they're feeling at the current moment. And then the Nine of Coins in reverse, where I feel like your person is feeling like they just don't have any money or resources or finances to move forward. Maybe they're feeling like they wish they could see you in person, but they just don't have the money or resources or the means or the way to get there. So it seems like things are really stuck in this connection or maybe ended. So if that's the case, then my heart goes out to you guys because I know that's rough. Then I get in the past, what happened? Yeah, exactly. You know, it's so fun. Okay, first of all, your person was not talking. So in the past, there wasn't good communication. Maybe now you guys are talking, or you're ready to move it forward. You're ready to talk. But I get the King of Swords in reverse. So your person was not communicating. So they weren't talking. Usually the King of Swords upright is somebody that talks a lot or is good with communication because it's an air sign, and air sign is usually communicative. But with it in reverse, they weren't talking. And I get the Five of Fire. You guys weren't fighting. With it upright, there could be like a fighting energy. But you guys weren't fighting. But also, you may feel like your person was not fighting for this connection. And then I get the Queen of Fire. So you were upright, you were exalted, and you basically walked away. So if they weren't talking to you and they were not fighting for this connection, you basically were like, I'm a hot shit fire, Queen of Fire. I don't need to take this. I am going home. So basically you were like, I don't need this. I know my value. I know my worth. I'm a gorgeous glowed up human and I'm going to now walk over here. So you probably ended this connection because your person was not fighting for you. All right. In the next 3 months, can this move forward and can you guys see each other in person? So let's see. And you don't have to be at a geographic distance to be curious if you would see each other in person. I feel like that at least with this, that you guys are able to, you know, at least be able to see if we can see each other in person for you guys. So Messenger of Water in reverse is the Knight of Cups. So I get the Knight of Cups reverse is like their love is still kind of pouring out, or they're still not really showing their love or showing their affection. It seems like the way you're perceiving them now seems to be, at least for the beginning part of the 3 months, not really progressing, not really being emotive or open up emotionally, not giving those grand romantic gestures. And then the Justice card in reverse is like not giving commitment, maybe not being fair to you, maybe not really like kind of holding up their side of this connection. I feel like you feel in this connection, these are for people watching this pile, which this seems very painful for you. where you guys have been in this connection and your person just is not showing you the love, and they're not trying, and they're not putting in the effort and the attention. Or maybe you guys have been broken up. Maybe you guys have been broken up for a while. You might have been waiting for your person for a long time. And maybe you guys just are in separation and you're broken up, but maybe you're talking, or you're ready to talk, or maybe you're ready to reach out to them now. Because I do get that at the end of the 3-month time, transformation and change. So this is the death card. So either you're like, I'm totally done, and you really leave and walk away, or this dynamic and this connection transforms and changes. So let's see what happens down the road past this. Or it may just be that you guys are having a hard time seeing each other in person. Okay, because what happens is you guys change it around. So you probably won't see each other within 3 months, but later beyond that, I feel like you will. Because I get the love card, the lovers, and I just want to show you just how beautiful this card is, first of all, because I love how there's a nurturing energy with the girl cuddling the lion. So that is actually very strong and beautiful. Speaking of a lion, hello, my lion, you want to see? Yes? Yes. So this is just confirmation, you guys. So I love it. So it seems like there's a nurturing and there's a love. So something changes in the dynamic of this connection in the next 3 months, which there's more affection is something that happens. Not right away, not in the earlier part of the 3-month span, but something definitely changes at the end of 3 months where there's absolutely an energy of love here. There's absolutely a cuddling and a nurturing and a sweetness. And I do feel that you guys do get to a point where either you see each other in person, because there's enough love here to continue it along, because something shifts and something changes. It might even be that if you guys are in an external situation of a cycle, oh, it's not time to cuddle. No, it's not time to cuddle. That maybe if something in the situation completes in your external lives. Like, let's say somebody changes jobs in 3 months and now you guys can see each other. Or let's say school ends for one of you or both of you, and now you guys can see each other. So maybe something ends in your lives in order to pave the way where there's like a reunion or reuniting, where something comes to an end or a completion. Or it may just be that something internally changes and transforms for you guys to be able to move this along. All right, my little lion, we are going to have to shift some things, my sweet love. I love you. Bye-bye. Play over there. Oh, she'll be fine. All right, let me check a little bit more. I want to look at the Stellar Energy Oracle. I want to see more about, like, what is your person thinking and feeling about you and in this connection? Because I know the tarot cards felt a little bleak in the big for most of them. So I just want to see, like, are they still into you? What's going on? So, it seems like you guys are going through a lot of tricky challenges. All right, what's going on with pile one's person, darlings? Standing firm. Okay. So maybe they are feeling like stubborn in this connection. They may be feeling stubborn about not giving you the love. And it seems like this is how they're feeling. So they're standing firm. They're not giving the love. They're not moving forward. They're not coming forward to you. Why? Unhealthy attachments. Yes, they are attached to something very unhealthy. Now, I'm not getting third party in the tarot cards that I got, but I did get that there is definitely something that needs to come to an end for this connection to move forward and progress. Sweet dreams. I feel like they are dreaming about you, though. This also may be a connection that's more in the 5D than in the 3D at this time anyway, and that maybe beyond 3 months' time, it comes more into the 5D. But I am definitely getting with sweet dreams. Your person is dreaming about you, does have like a fantasy towards you. So that is beautiful, and definitely has an imagination towards you. But I feel like they're not acting on it and they're not showing you the love. Mirrored souls. Okay, it may be that you're mirroring each other at this time, that you're both choosing to walk away from this partnership. So it could be that, or it could be that both of you are entangled into something that you guys both have a very strong attachment that you're both standing firm to. And maybe both of you feel like you guys can't let go of something or sacrifice something this necessary in your life in order for this connection to progress at this time. But here's the unexpected event. Here is that transformation card. Now, of course, it relates more to the Tower energy than the Death card, but this does still, the Tower always still represents change. So the Tower card and the Death card are similar in regards to the fact that both of them represent change, and this is something that's happening in your connection with your person. So that's why at the end of 3 months, there is this unexpected event that happens. It may also be that you and your person don't know that there's an unexpected event that's going to come up towards the end of a 3-month period from now, and where your person currently is standing firm and where they're currently having an unhealthy attachment or just very extra attached to something in their life that's preventing you guys from progressing, that this unexpected event happens and that gives your person kind of a push or releases your person or frees your person up. Like in this situation, it could be like maybe your person actually gets fired, or maybe they don't think they're going to quit and then they do because they get an unexpected job offer which pays them more money and happens to be in your town or something like that. So I do feel that your person with this unexpected event, you and your person don't know that this is coming, but I do feel like that this is coming. So hopefully you guys have actually are still watching, because after that bleak tarot, you guys may have clicked off, or most of you guys may have clicked off, but I do feel that that is actually very powerful. That unexpected event coming in that you guys don't see yet. I do want to see with the messages of love. I want to see with this deck what your person feels for you right now. They definitely feel like you are mirroring each other and they are feeling stubborn. But let's see also what else they feel for you right now to give some further insight as to this connection and can it progress. Passion. All right, so you guys, they're not showing you the passion, but they are feeling the passion. So this is important for you guys to see it here because you guys might not be seeing it there. So definitely passion, time apart. Yeah, I felt like you guys were either in separation or definitely geographic distance, or definitely you guys have called it off or have broken up or whatever. If you guys are still together, which is rare in this pile, then I would say maybe it's not even your pile, but I would say that you guys are definitely at least having some time apart or some quiet time where you guys are both kind of off in your own spaces. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So that is actually very good. So I do feel like your person is sorry for not being able to come forward to you. Sorry for not giving you the affection. Sorry that you guys have to be apart right now. But sorry they're not giving you the passion that they feel inside. And there is a longing, but they're not sharing it with you. What I love, though, is on your side, you do get that Ace of Swords. So you might be able to, like, wrangle out some words from them. So I do feel like you may be, with your communication skills and your beautiful Blue Druzy energy, I feel like with the love, that you're sharing the love here. So I feel like for you, that you guys might actually be able to kind of crack the code. And with your communication skills, which I feel like are strong on your side, that you might be able to actually get some blood out of this stone, where they may be able to share with you at least some passion, some longing, even though they do get the Knight of Cups card in reverse, which is like them not really wanting to share their feelings with you or not really being emotive. They may be a logical person that just doesn't want to, because they are that King of Swords in the past. Like even though they weren't communicating to you, I feel like they might be more in their head, and they may say like, well, why do I even want to tell pile one about my passion and my longing when it's pointless? You know, like they may just be like so cut and dry about it, and they may not know that like we want to hear it anyway. All right, I get abundance. So there may be work or finances or career that are interfering with this connection, or it may be that something in regards to abundance can be a helping agent to get you guys to progress this connection. I also feel like your person feels an abundance of longing, an abundance of passion with you. So I do feel like that these are true feelings that they do feel inside of themselves towards you and for you. But I do feel like this time apart has just been really giving you guys a really tough time. So I feel like it's not doing you guys any favors. And that's definitely going to have to go through a transformation so you guys can reach that love card. Because what I love, though, is that love card, because that's kind of what tells me that this connection might be like a extinguishing fire, but it's not extinguished all the way. And you know that if there's a spark, that it can burst into like a big bonfire or a big flame, just taking like one little shift. So I do feel like there is still a spark there and there's still a connection. So what is your person thinking? I want to know what their thoughts are with the Hermit. So and I'll take this one too. All right, so what are some of their thoughts right now? Maybe they are on the fence, but they do know that you make their heart full. So they do feel a lot of happiness when they are with you. They're just not conveying it to you. And I never imagined so much perfection. So they do feel like you're like kind of their dream girl. And so that's where you're the queen of fire. Like, you know that you are like their dream girl. And I get, yes, they do feel that you're perfect. They do feel that you make their heart full. They might put you on a pedestal and feel unworthy of you, or feel like they don't even want to come forward with their feelings yet because you're just higher than them. But I do feel like eventually, and they may be even thinking about, but it takes them a long time to do this. But I do get the Ace of Coins, which I do feel like they will eventually make you this offer. So I do feel like they will eventually make you this offer. But it might not be within 3 months. But you might start to see the inkling of it right beyond a 3-month time. But why are they this water sign in reverse all the time? I want to look at their emotions real quick. I want to see, like, why is this person the Knight of Cups reverse, the King of Cups reverse? Why are they feeling so repressed? Literally, that's exactly what it is. All right, I'm not taking all these. All right, maybe I asked a question with way too many overflowing feelings. Your person may be very emotionally dysregulated. So what I get, literally the card that's flipping out, is sad. And it says, I'm really miserable and I'm tired of pretending that I'm not. So if you guys have broken up, your person, I feel like, is very, very, very much in pain from this breakup. So there is that. And I get healthy. I am becoming my best self. So I do feel like your person is focused on self-improvement. And I feel like your person really is trying to become healthy and really like working towards showing up for you in this connection, but it's going to take a while. Distance, exactly. You feel so far away. So yeah, your person is feeling separate from you, sad about that. Your person may feel like this is for the best, even though it makes them sad. They may think this is what's going to be healthy for both of you, and they're making a sacrifice that they feel like is, you know, painful, because they feel like it's in your highest good or their highest good right now to be at this distance. And I get illusions. I can see beyond the smoke and mirrors now. So I do feel like that your person is definitely feeling like they're starting to get the first glimpse of clarity. And they feel like that this comes to them in their dreams, because illusions and dreams are very similar. And that's a very kind of Piscean vibe. So I do feel like that your person is starting to get clarity by having dreams and inspired. That basically the dreams they have of you is starting to inspire them, and it's starting to break through this fog of this sadness and the illusions. So that is actually very interesting. So I feel like this is a sad situation because your person and you both feel very sad. I'm imagining you feel sad because of the cards that I saw for you too. So this is probably very painful for you both. And it seems like your person may be just not really reaching towards you or working with you to fix this situation, to solve this situation. So that is a little bit of a tricky kind of time in this way. But what I want to see here, I want to see light side, shadow side messages from your person. I want to see what are some of their lights and what are some of their shadows. First of all, I get light message, oh. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, you definitely are not in touch right now. That might be why you're thinking of reaching out and sending them a message. Okay. These messages, they always get my heart. All right. Because this really tells me like what your person's going through. So first of all, the light message from your person is, I'm trying to be deserving of you. So your person is trying to be deserving of you, and they just don't feel like they are, which is so interesting. So part of the reason why you guys are not connecting is because of their low self-esteem. And it's so interesting. I really think that part of the reason why they are maybe not in touch with you is because they think you're better off without them. That's really sad. So they're trying to be deserving of you. They put you on a pedestal in a way. They really exalt you and they put you up there. And that they don't tell you this with the King of Swords in reverse. They don't show you this with the King of Cups in reverse. They continue to not show you this with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Their Fool is in reverse on their side. Like, there is so much that they feel like they're not deserving of you. So that's crazy. And that 9 of Coins in reverse, they feel like they don't really have a value in this connection. And it says, light message, you're always in my heart, even though I'm not in touch. Oh my gosh, you guys, they really feel for you. They love you. I feel like they love you a lot. And they're just, this is like a separation pile for sure. And then I get a light message. I'm ready to let down my guard with you. Yeah, your person has not been vulnerable to you. They have not shared this with you. They've not communicated anything. So this communication that you're going to have with them, I feel like is going to be very, very helpful. And then shadow, I'm mad at myself for behaving this way. Wow. Okay. So they are sad. They're angry at themselves. They're directing it all inward. They're not opening up. They're not expressing this. They are bottling it all up and keeping it all inside. And then light message, you're so beautiful to me, which is so true. They feel like you're perfection. You make their heart full. So they think you're absolutely beautiful. You are that queen of fire. They just don't feel worthy of you. Wow. And then I keep track of you online. That you probably know. That you probably see. And maybe that's what's been inspiring you to reach out and send them a message. Because you're starting to be like, well, I see you looking at my stuff. So there is that. Okay, so wow. Okay, you guys. Now I want to get some more messages from them. I'm going to use this Divine Messages deck. So messages from Divine Masculine to see what the masculine part of them wants to say to you. Or just messages from them to you right now. We have 1, 2... Pile 1. Okay. I know that you are my divine feminine and I am grateful for it. Wow, they do feel like you are their counterpart. They feel that mirroring card that you guys got. They feel like you are the counterpart to them, but they are just not feeling brave right now. Or strong right now. They did get that strength card in reverse. They just don't feel like they don't have confidence. That strength card can also be a Leo energy of confidence. They don't have confidence. Wow, I should have listened to my heart instead of what I was being told. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's very powerful. And if there is some sort of interference from what people are saying to your person, giving your person maybe some bad advice, that is like powerful. Oh my gosh, you guys, literally, this is the whole point of the video. I am ready to travel towards you and meet in person. You guys, they really want to see you. This is really, 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 really magical. Okay. Sometimes I pick up the phone and think about calling and texting you, but then I change my mind. Exactly, because they're not talking to you. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is really powerful. And then your interest in hobbies arouse my curiosity to pursue them as well. And that's true because you are mirroring each other. So you do probably have similar hobbies or curiosities or interests, or they want to get involved in yours. And also, I do feel like that with your person, that you, with that inspired card and dreams, you inspire them to pursue their dreams when you pursue yours. And also they may be inspired to pursue the same dream as you. And you inspire them to pursue your hobbies and interests, especially if they like look at you online and they're like, wow, that's so cool what they're doing. I really want to do that too. So that's awesome. And now we have some final messages for you guys. For this pile, I'm going to pick last. Twin Flame Guidance Oracle. All right. So 5 final messages for pile 1 regarding their person. Okay. So we have a lot of messages, more than 5. I do get the card of patience. I feel like your person right now is trying to be patient in regards to you and this connection. Yes, 5th dimension. This connection for a lot of you is in the 5D. So definitely your person is feeling like they're communicating more to you only in dreams, only with their thoughts, only with what you're psychically picking up from them, only in the 5D right now. And your person is very patient to come forward, or they're taking their time. When I say patient, I mean maybe procrastinating. I get codependency. I do feel like your person is very connected to you though. And I do feel like they're very dependent on you emotionally, even if they're not expressing it and even if they're not saying anything or showing it. Root chakra, I feel like your person needs to feel a little more safe, a little more grounded, and a lot more financially secure. A lot more where their value comes from their sense of safety and wealth. Release, I feel like they may feel like they're going to release you until they get to a place in their life where they can really feel confident and comfortable stepping forward, feeling like they deserve you. And I get solar plexus chakra. Yeah, your person right now, I feel like they're getting some healing and some energy work done. Now, you may not be doing it, or they may not be actually getting like Reiki or something, but maybe in the dream time, or they're healing in some way. I do get the root chakra and the solar plexus is being worked on your person right now, maybe just by their guides, but it does seem like that they are definitely working on healing these issues. They're also working on healing the issues of safety and security and basically empowerment. And then sacral chakra, they're also working on the sexual energy. So chakras 1, 2, 3, and self-worth, which is a huge theme in your person, in their life. So they're definitely working on their sexuality, their creativity. They're releasing any sort of blocks or obstacles from these 3 chakras in particular so that they can have self-worth. And as they do, they're going to feel less codependent in their life as well to whatever they're unhealthily attaching to. So there is that. So, all right, you guys, this is what I have for you with your person. I hope this has helped you. If you feel like this was not your situation or your pile, then feel free to pick another pile or another video. And you may want to check out that Trembleur video in September, October, because that is definitely another kind of video about progressing. So if you feel like this was not your situation may be that one. Also in August, I released one about a trolley in Beverly Hills, which is also the same topic. So that might be another video that you may connect with if you haven't connected to this one emotionally. And if you did like this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we are looking at if your connection is progressing with your person, and if you are at a distance, will you guys travel to each other or will you see each other in person soon? So you guys have picked the Unicorn card deck, which is a very sweet, fun little deck. And I am picking as a complementary deck to this, the Unicorn Tarot cards, because we're sticking with the theme. It's very adorbs. And the card that actually even comes up for you as your indicator card is Queen of Cups. So you may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or your person might be, because this is definitely the Queen of Hearts or the Queen of Love. So this is very, very beautiful. And we're going to see, will you and your person see each other soon? If so, when? And also, I've picked some crystals for you to help with the little energy in the session for you guys. So I've picked these 2 beautiful clear citrines, which I feel like are so beautiful. So I'm going to put them in frame so you can see them, so they can bless your reading, giving your reading a little more luck, money, joy, happiness, and all of that, and protection. All right. So I do want to look at the tarot because I want to see what's going on. But before we get into the tarot, I am going to shuffle the Unicorn cards because this is the deck you picked. And we're gonna start to see what are some blessings that are coming up between the two of you, and or will you guys be able to progress this connection and move it forward? And if you're at a distance from each other, will you guys be able to travel to see each other? Or will you be able to see each other in person soon? So I'm going to pull 5 cards for some unicorn blessings. And then we will get to your tarot to see what's going on in this connection. So first one I get is let go of stress. So first of all, I feel like if this connection has been stressing you out, that you guys are going to start to feel a lot less stressed when it comes to this connection. So that is helpful. Then I get thankful. So I also feel like you guys do appreciate each other a lot in this connection. And I feel like the gratitude that you have for each other is going to also just kind of like, I feel like it's just going to like touch each other's hearts. I feel like it's just going to help this connection in a really sweet way. And I get light. So I do feel like that this connection is a very light, happy, loving one. I feel like there may have been some stress in it lately, but really the bond between the two of you is very loving, very light, very magical. So that is good. And then I get pets. So there may be something with some pets that connect you guys as well. So that's actually very cute. And I get love from your parents. So I'm also getting for you guys too, maybe you guys can see each other when you see your parents. Like for instance, if they're in your hometown, maybe you travel home to see your family and your person is there, or vice versa. They travel to see you when they see their parents, or maybe you see your person when you're with your family, or there's a situation with your family that leads you to see your person. Or maybe they need some healing from their family in order to see you, or you might need some healing some like mother-father wounds in order to see your person, that sort of thing. But I do feel like that you also love each other like family. And that's not in like a weird, gross way. That's like in a comfortable, loving way. So those are some blessings that I feel like are coming up between you and your person. So that's nice. It's going to lighten, it's going to feel less stressful. Now let's see what's going on in this connection. I love the Queen of Cups card that I got for you. First all to start, because that's very beautiful. And let's see, so we have this card. I am going to do reversals, and we're going to look at this connection to see a little bit about what is going on. So first of all, I have on your side here, we have how you're thinking and feeling about your person right now, how you're perceiving the connection, and what you're experiencing. Then we have 3 cards on their side, what they're going through right now, how they're seeing and experiencing this connection, how they're thinking and feeling about you right now. Then I get the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to this current situation. We have 3 cards for the future, but I'm changing it up a little. So this is going to be, can you guys see each other within the next 3 months in person? And can this connection progress within the next 3 months? And then we have a long-term card. So can this connection progress, you know, maybe if it can't do it in the 3 months, will it progress beyond that? Or how will it be beyond the 3-month mark? And then also, can you guys see each other in person beyond 3 months from now? So there is that with this card. So let's see you. What are you dealing with? You're looking to shake it up and have more excitement in this connection. Maybe you guys have been feeling like it's been stressful and heavy lately, and you're wanting to change up the energy. You're wanting to lighten it up. So I get the 4 of Cups reversed. So normally the 4 of Cups card is a card that represents feeling bored, feeling like there are options around you and nothing is really making you happy. But with it reversed, I feel like you have let go of an old way of trying to progress with this connection. It's like the cup, you're pouring it out. You're like, you know what? This isn't working for me anymore. This isn't working. I'm going to pour it out. And then you're changing your perspective. The unicorn is on its head, almost like the hangman, where you're changing your perspective. And now you are thinking, how do I spice it up? How do we spice it up, Mama? How are they going to spice it up? You want to say hi? Want to say hi to the viewers? How about we go away? Okay. So yeah, there's no room there. Why don't you get on the floor? So 4 of Cups is basically you've been feeling bored. You've been feeling like this connection has not been working. It's been stale. So now you're like screw that. I'm changing it up. I am changing the game. So, Four of Cups reversed because, okay, my sweet love, bye. All right, because I get the Ace of Wands, which is sexual passion, making things exciting, fun, and vibrant. I love how we're doing this video in the month of Sagittarius because Sag is all about travel. It's all about changing it up, doing something new, doing something fun, having lighthearted energy and playing with things. It's nice to have a playful energy, and that's why I like that this video is the first video of December, because this is all about being able to have a lighthearted, happier connection with your person if what you've been trying to do before hasn't worked. So with the Ace of Wands, it's about trying new things and being innovative, and you're feeling like you're gonna put something into motion right away in a very kind of fun, impulsive kind of way, but in like a spontaneous, fun way. And then I get Six of Swords. And I even love how on the card you can even see at the top of the card the unicorns like hugging each other. So I feel like you're like, I will do whatever it takes to see my person in person. The Six of Swords is literally the card that has a boat on it, which is a vehicle of transportation to see your person. So I feel like you're thinking, I will see you right away, and I will do whatever it takes to see you. Let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you and experiencing this connection. Oh, your person sees you guys as being in a beautiful relationship. This is amazing, but they feel stuck. But it doesn't matter even. I don't even care that they feel stuck because literally this is even better. So look at how cute. First of all, the cards are upright, which is lovely. Now I get that the Knight of Cups and the Princess of Cups are upright. So the Princess of Cups is you with your heart open to love. Them, the Knight of Cups, the grand romantic gesture, sweet, sweetheart. Two kind of like water sign energies where you're both giving each other your heart. You're both giving each other this beautiful cup of love. And it's like, I'm looking at the cards and the detail. I'm even seeing like they're a fish, which is abundance. That is, your person is feeling like they want to give you an abundance of love with the fish down here. And then the Page of Cups, which is like you're surrounded by all this growth, all these flowers, all this beautiful energy. So your person is seeing the two of you as united, as together, maybe even as committed, but definitely as a team. You are seeing yourself with your person as a team. The Six of Swords is a card of partnership and about working together. So that's amazing. Your person, though, however, is just feeling with the Three of Coins reversed that it's like they feel like they're just having a hard time building this with you. So I feel like the love in this connection is so strong. Even the commitment, even the loyalty, even the bond, like all of that is so strong. But it seems like your person just feels like there's no practical, tangible, financial way at this time for you guys to be able to maybe see each other in person. But I feel like it's like they view your bond together as this unbreakable, permanent thing. They just don't know how to take it to the next level because they feel like they don't have the means and the resources. But it's not from a lack of love. So, not from a lack of trying. But I feel like it's very promising because all the other building blocks are there. So what's happened before? In the past, the Fool reversed. I feel like your person was not able to take a leap of faith so far. They weren't able to take a risk, or they weren't able to progress this forward in the past. So with the Fool in reverse, they weren't able to do it back then. Then I see the Four of Coins upright. They were too scared of leaving their comfort zone, and they were too scared of like holding on, like they were holding on to all their resources and their money, and they weren't wanting to take a risk or go off into the unknown, which you would do. They were just very much in their comfort zone, kind of day to day, going about their routine. They weren't really also wanting to open up so much, but now they're a lot more expressive and open up. They are a lot more sharing their love right now, because before they were a little closed off. And with the Four of Coins, I feel like also that they didn't know how to play with the energy. But I feel like that is changing. And I get the Eight of Cups, which is a card of walking away. So I do feel like something shifted in the dynamics in the past, where then your person was able to walk away from their comfort zone and they were able to shift it. So that is good. So I feel like this is a connection that's been going on for probably a long time or for a while, because it seems like there are many kind of sections to this connection or stages where I feel like at first your person wasn't really able to, and they were scared and they were holding on to security, and then they were able to walk away from the security and they were able to step out, and now they see you guys together. Even if they don't have all the means or the building blocks to progress it to the next level, they still are at least able to be farther along than they were. So that's all good. Now, let's see if you guys are going to see each other in person in the next 3 months, or if this can progress. Probably hard. So I get the Queen of Fire reversed. It seems like as much as you're willing to move forward and do anything for this connection, it seems like you also may feel a little restricted, or you may feel like there's something in your abilities or confidence that really kind of won't really be there. So I feel like that you may be going through some hurdles when it comes to this connection, and you may feel like you are needing to find the time or the energy, and that might be a little tricky or hard. And I'm getting the Sun. I feel like that disappoints you. So maybe you guys have been trying to move something forward in the next 3 months, but maybe the plans don't work out, or you guys have to do other things, and the love is still there, the relationship is there, the commitment's there, all that. But I feel like it's disappointing because there was an opportunity, or you guys wanted an opportunity to see each other, but it didn't happen. And I get the Ace of Swords, which is kind of feeling like kind of defeated. So I feel like in the next 3 months, you may feel a little disappointed about that. But I would say that everything else, though, is good. Like everything else, the bond and the love and everything. So maybe you guys feel like, all right, you know what? We weren't able to make it happen, but at least we have each other. At least we still have the love. We're going to try to figure it out. We're going to try to keep making it happen some way, somehow in the future. Down the road, past this, 9 of Cups, happiness, dreams, and wishes coming true. So yes, I do feel like that beyond 3-month mark, you guys will be able to make it happen. I feel like you guys wanted to and you tried to, but maybe something back in August kind of made things a little hard or tricky to do so. And now it does seem like now things are shifted and they've changed. And I love that you guys will be able to, with the dreams coming true card, and all of your emotional needs met. And it's like you guys are getting the Holy Grail with this like big cup at the top. So that I love. So I do feel like things do move forward. Just maybe not in the next 3 months. It may be a little bit tricky. It may be that like you guys wanted to, but the means weren't there. But I do feel like you guys will figure out a way though. Like you guys will figure out a way. Now I get, let's see here. I want to see for you. Let's look at, is that still there? Yeah, we'll leave it there though. Okay, so now I want to see, what is your person feeling for you right now? I get the Stellar Energy Oracle. What is your person feeling? Oh, beautiful. They do want to, oh my gosh, they do want to progress it forward. I get Poetic Justice and Wedding Bells. So for you, I feel like they want to marry you, they want to put a ring on it, and they want to make it official. So this is definitely like the legal part of the marriage, and this is the wedding ceremony part of the marriage. So I do feel, especially in conjunction with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups upright together, united on your person's side, I feel like they've decided about this connection and they've decided about you, and they really want to make this happen at some point when they can. I do get Balancing Act, so external life circumstances that might be getting in the way are needing to shift, or they're needing to juggle things, or maybe they're feeling like they're juggling like too many things right now. But I do feel like that they are wanting to progress this connection very nicely. And let's see here. Then I get Balancing Act is here. Yeah, your person I get is patiently waiting. So if there's not a way that you guys can see each other in person yet, they are waiting for your time in the sun. They're waiting for your time to shine. So they are waiting for a time to see you. They are trying to take care of all of their business and their affairs like in order. But right now with the Balancing Act and past life love. So there's definitely a past life connection here, and they definitely want to see you maybe in a place that you guys have gone before in the past. So they may want to see you maybe again, like if you're from the same hometown, maybe in a town you guys used to live or grow up in, or you might find that you guys are seeing each other on a vacation in a place that you've vacationed before. But it's like they want to return to somewhere from the past to be able to unite with you and go somewhere nostalgic and beautiful. So that sounds very beautiful here. How do they feel for you in their heart with the messages of love? Leap of faith, unavailable, finances. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. They're 3 of coins in reverse. They don't financially have the means to be able to see you, but they will. They want to. They're going to take a leap of faith. It says it's safe to make the move you're considering. It's just unavailable. I'll take this one and not these. And then it's, yeah, your person's unable to give you all you deserve because of their finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection, but all the passion for you here and fate. I love it. Your person is starting to come around to the fact that you guys seem meant to be. So I get leap of faith, unavailable finances, passion, fate. So this is what your person is thinking in their heart for you and what they're feeling. So I love how they're passionate towards you. I love how they feel like it's fate. I love how they're going to take a leap of faith. And once those finances fix themselves, they will do so. So that's beautiful. Or maybe it's a business trip they can use to see you. How are they feeling emotionally now that things are the way they are? Let's see. How are they feeling emotionally? Balanced. That's funny because I got balancing act. So if they have been feeling stressed, they fixed it. I feel like they are fixing and balancing their emotions, and they're definitely stuck. Yeah, they're feeling stuck. They're feeling balanced. But I feel like they're feeling bored. They're feeling like patient. They're feeling like they just want to get through this. So yes, literally bored. I got that came out. So, and you're feeling a little bored too, though. I feel like you're wanting to spice it up because you're feeling bored. Isolations. Wow. Okay, they are stuck in isolation. They do feel greedy. I feel like they are ambitious because they want to be able to fix finances and see you as one of the side effects of that. But they are feeling bored. They do feel a little dark, though. I feel like they're trying to still work some things out. I think they're trying to feel like they're not being like, they don't want to be like ruthless or ambitious in a negative way, but they want to see you and they're wanting to try to make that happen. And faithful. So that's beautiful. So, okay, so you see the cards. I get that your person is feeling balanced and they're trying to balance everything, but they are feeling stuck in isolation. So your person's definitely feeling tied up right now, and that's why they're unavailable. That's why the 3 of coins is reversed. They are feeling greedy. They're wanting to be ambitious and they want to see you, but they are feeling bored. And they're feeling like they're hoping that their ambition is not too dark. They're feeling like they hope that they're not going down a bad path in their career. And then I get faithful. I feel like that I know we will find our way back to each other in divine time. So this is definitely a pile where this connection does want to progress, even if it's temporarily stuck. It's more just like the train is delayed by an hour. I would say it's more just kind of like that. It's still going to reach its destination. It's still going to progress. It's just you're going through a little delay right now. Kind of similar to when Mercury is retrograde, except it's not. Unless you guys are watching this video, since it's timeless, during a Mercury retrograde time. And then I would say, oh, you guys, of course you can't travel now. I mean, some people still do, and honestly, I still sometimes do, because you have to. But retrograde messes things up sometimes. So I want to see with the light side, shadow side deck, what your person is thinking and feeling about you and experiencing regarding this connection. So I get the shadow message, I get a light message, a light, and a shadow. Okay, so this is, oh my gosh, this is, these decks, oh, okay. Shadow, I can never find the right words to say to you. So your person just feels like communication is not their strong suit. When you look at their side, they're a big mushy ball of love. They're the Knight of Cups, but they don't know how to articulate it. So they just don't know how to communicate to you all their feelings that they feel inside. And, oh my gosh, I just skipped ahead. Okay, I'm not even reading that right now. Light, can you forgive me? Can you try to understand me? So I feel like your person is really trying to be understood by you. They hope that you can forgive them and understand that they are really working really hard to try to see you. Even if they aren't able to make it happen, they hope that you'll understand. You're always in my heart, even though I'm not in touch. So during the times when they're busy, when they're juggling their life and not able to really prioritize you or juggle this situation with you, they are really, really passionate towards you. You are in their heart. It says, I'm trying to be deserving of you. So your person is really trying hard to work hard to deserve you, to be worthy of you, to get to you. I do feel like your person is trying to get to you. And then this one, oh my God. I am secretly heartbroken. Oh, your person is so disappointed. I feel like they really want to see you. And I feel like that this being apart from you is really hard on them. So they are secretly heartbroken. Okay. So now we're going to get messages from Divine Masculine. Now your person doesn't have to be a guy or even have a gender, but I would say that these cards are from the Divine Masculine energy in all of us. And this is basically them speaking to you, what messages they have for you right now. So what is their truth for pile 2? Oh, pretending to be happy with my current situation when I am not. That is so true, you guys. You literally got that I am secretly heartbroken from them. So they really are not happy with the way things are going. I feel like emotionally they are sad. Taking action to reconcile with you in the 3D. We love this. All right, you guys, they're going to take action with you. They're going to really try to set up a trip. I feel like they're going to try to progress this connection. Ha ha! Envisioning you naked in my bed every time I pleasure myself in private. Oh, this is an 18 plus deck that I did not know until this second. All right, guys. Releasing fear and worry because it is all about divine timing. So your person is definitely trying to be patient. They are trying to not be afraid or be anxious or worry. They know that you guys can be together in divine timing, and they're trying to hold faith to that. Especially with the faithful card, I know we will find our way back to each other. So absolutely yes. So naughty person, we love it. Okay, so that's very sexy. And now, let's see. Twin Flame Guidance Oracle. So these are your final messages, pile 2, regarding your person. So let's see. We'll do 5 cards. Yes. It's pretty big, this deck. So I figured I'm just going to take the top ones. That's what it felt like. All right. Stubborn. Oh my gosh, your person. This is a cute card, but frustrating to you, I am sure. So, all right. So yeah, your person's feeling a little stubborn and lost. Oh, because they're pretending to be happy and they're not. Okay. So your person is feeling lost, but they are so stubborn about it. Your person also might be one where so far they've had a hard time taking action. We did see that in the past. They were holding on real tight to their comfort zone. And so they may be feeling lost, but they're too stubborn to admit it to themselves. Even though I do like how that's changing, where they are going to start to admit to themselves and take action towards you in the 3D. Lighthouse, and I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you shining brightly like a beacon, calling them to you with your creativity and your love, and really just kind of shining. And what I love about the lighthouse is what gets attracted to lighthouses? Boats. And what was on your side in the unicorns? A boat. So I feel like you are shining a beautiful big light of love from your heart, kind of attracting your person in. And I feel like they see you as their lighthouse when they are lost. Oh my gosh. And this is dark, and you know, we got the card Ocean of Emotion, which said that they have some darkness right now, or they're afraid they don't want to go dark. And literally when they are lost, they look to you as their lighthouse. Oh my gosh, I want to cry, you guys. Okay. So beautiful. And then divine guidance. They are listening to their higher self and their divine guidance to come forward towards you at this time. metaphorically, probably, since financially they can't, but they are definitely guided to you with the lighthouse, and their divine guidance is pointing them in your direction. So that is like so beautiful too, to overcome when they're lost. They're just like a little stubborn. Like look at them with their little crossed stubborn arms. So annoying. And then meditate. Okay, cool. So they're going to try to get one with their spirituality. So that will help them find their divine guidance to help make the way forward when they're feeling lost and when they're feeling stubborn. And they will be able to find the lighthouse, which is you, in their meditations and in their dreams. So if they don't physically meditate, it will probably be a dream, or it may just be like a flash of an idea, maybe like when they're just driving or when they're whatevering, and it seems like they're going to get a hit and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, yes. So, all right, you guys, that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope this has helped you. I do feel great things for you and your person. I know you may not be able to see each other in person as soon as you like, but I feel like all the intentions are there, all the desire and the drive and the want from your person is there, and I do feel like they're going to try to progress this connection like as soon as possible. So if you feel like this was not your situation or it didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video. We do have a couple of other videos up about transportation and travel and progressing the connection forward. In August, I had one with like a Beverly Hills trolley. And then in September or October, I had a Trembleur restaurant. I think that's September, which is that's the restaurant that actually is in the Gare de Lyon, this video, the train station restaurant. So that's a beautiful restaurant in this train station. So if this video didn't resonate with you, maybe there are messages for you in either of those videos or some of my other videos. And also, if you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I bid you à tout à l'heure, which means I will see you soon. So I do feel like you will see your person sooner than later. Just know time always ticks on. So just do your fun thing, be creative, spice it up, and sooner than later, before you know it, you and your person will be together. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on, is your relationship or your connection with your person progressing, and will you be able to see each other in person soon? I know that the holidays are coming up, so you probably want to see each other, and we're going to be able to see if you guys will be able to make that happen in the tarot and the oracle cards and all of that. You guys have picked in the intro this beautiful World Tarot card deck, which is cool because it lets you look at the tarot card from a different angle than you would normally see it. So it gives a little extra insight to your situation, which I think is really magical. The intro is in the Gare de Lyon, which is a train station in France, in Paris, which is very cool because in that train station is where the most beautiful restaurant in the world is, called Le Trembleur, and I actually made a video back in, I believe it was September, about that restaurant. So it's a very, very cool, very special place, very delicious. And I thought taking a video of the train station itself from the outside is a really nice metaphor to see, can your connection progress? Can it continue? Can it move forward? Or if you're long distance, can you guys see each other? The crystal of the day that I have picked for you is this beautiful rhodochrosite crystal, which is a soulmate or a twin flame crystal, which is very romantic. And I will put this in frame for you guys so you can see it, so it blesses your reading today. And I'm going to start by looking at your connection by using the tarot in a relationship spread. So I will do reversals just so we can get more details. And I will have 3 cards over here for how you are thinking and feeling about your person right now, what you're experiencing and how you see the connection. And then 3 cards for their side, how they're thinking and feeling about you, the connection, how they're perceiving the situation, and what they're experiencing. We have 3 cards for the past, what has happened already, to bring the 2 of you to this situation where you are in currently. And then I'm going to alter the relationship spread slightly. I'm going to do these 3 cards for the next 3 months to see, can you guys see each other in person in the next 3 months, and or can this connection progress in the next 3 months? And then we have a card for a longer term outcome or a longer term sense of time frame to see, can you guys keep progressing this connection longer term, or can it start to move forward past the 3-month time? And can you guys see each other in person as well? So for you on your, oh honey, you're sad. Okay, I get the 3 of Swords, where it's like you're really sad and trying to heal in this connection. It seems like with the 3 of Swords that it's like maybe a lot of people that you knew, friends and family, knew of this connection, because the extra picture that normally we don't get to see in the 3 of Swords is all the people down at the bottom, and also that it's raining. So it's like rain represents a lot of crying, a lot of tears, and a lot of people around. Maybe you had a big community or friends or family that knew of you guys together and saw you guys together. And it's kind of like everybody is feeling compassion for what you're going through right now. Or people, friends and family are trying to support you and be there for you while you're going through this sad time. But it does seem like you're going through a sad time. And I get the other 2 cards in reverse, which is hard. The 3 of Wands is literally a card I look at as travel. Even when you look at the card there on the small details, you see actually caravan covered wagons down in this section of the card here. And so it represents vehicles and transportation and travel, but you did get it reversed. So you might be really sad and disappointed that you guys are geographically separated, or that, you know, just in general, the connection may not be working out the way you've been hoping it would. And it might be a painful connection right now at the moment. And it also seems like travel is kind of stunted at this time, or you're feeling this way. You also are experiencing the Devil in reverse, which represents feeling like maybe you're feeling that if you break up with your person, or if you've just broke up with your person, you might actually feel relieved in some way. Like you might feel that you're not chained to your person anymore, or you may feel like while it's painful that you have hope for a new life or a new future. So I feel like that this is a pile for people that are going through a breakup with your person. It seems very similar to pile 1 in regards to that. It's a little sad. We'll see if your situation turns around, but it seems like, at least from your experience, that you're experiencing this to be sad, and that, you know, the chains in this connection have been released. You guys, probably this represents a breakup, and it represents how maybe they did you wrong in this connection or hurt you, and it seems like you're feeling that the situation or progression is not happening, and it's sad. For your person's side, yeah, they're definitely, oh, okay. All right, so there's a silver lining here to this, you guys, that you might not see from your side. And when you're thinking and feeling your emotions and you're in it, you may not be seeing what's happening over here. So I like that you're watching this video, because I think this is going to give you some insight and some clarity here. So I get the Knight of Fire. So this is actually, usually the Knight of Fire is upright, and it represents travel. It represents moving forward. It represents diving in quickly. And it seems like with your person having it reversed, they're just not moving. They're not traveling. They're not moving. They're not going forward. They're not progressing in this situation, however. So, and I get the 7 of Wands, where usually this is about like fighting for what's important to you, standing your ground, standing on your principles, and moving to the next level. And with it reversed, it seems like maybe they're not standing their ground here. They're not progressing. They're not fighting for this connection, that kind of thing. So it seems like maybe they're not fighting for you, or they're not fighting for this connection. But what I love about this is, look at this absolutely stunning, beautiful 6 of Cups. Now, it's also interesting when we got kind of the community and the family shown on the 3 of Swords card on your side, because I feel with these beautiful like angels and ancestors and spirit guides in the card in the sky here, almost like if their grandparents or their parents have been watching over you and over this connection, I feel like It's like they have ancestors on their side, or family members or spirit guides that are like gently guiding this connection, or that are trying to help your person come back to you. Because the Six of Cups is a card about getting back together. But what I love in this Six of Cups card that you don't see in others is the spirit guides and the ancestors here. So I do feel like that in this connection, your person is wanting to get back together with you. So they're aware that they have not been fighting for this connection. They're aware they have not been traveling to see you or seeing you in person lately. And they're aware that they have not been progressing this connection forward. However, or moving forward towards you. However, I do feel that they do have thoughts in their hearts of getting back together and seeing you. So this is a beautiful card for that. And I feel like they're either feeling the impulse or the urging of their higher self, or of their grandparents or parents in spirit, or of their ancestors trying to guide this connection along. So it seems like they're having like a little Mushu dragon on their shoulder trying to guide this connection. So that's cute. And it does seem like they do want to progress with you. They do want to get back together. So it seems like there are huge blocks, but they have the intention of wanting to get back together with you, which is very interesting. So, okay. Now, let's see here. What has happened in the past that is, oh, bad stuff. Okay. Painful stuff in the past. I feel like, all right, so number one, there's the King of Cups reversed. So it seems like in the past, your person has not been affectionate and has not been giving you the love. They haven't been able to be very like King of Hearts with you. They've either been very emotionally intense and overwhelmed or triggered, or they have been, with the King of Cups card in reverse, just not showing you their emotions or their affection or their love. The Magician in reverse. You guys might have been trying to manifest this connection, but it has not happened. So in the past, it's like it hasn't materialized yet, and there's a discouraged feeling, or there's a feeling like they wish that it could have happened, but it didn't. And yet again, in these cards, what I really see, now the King of Cups is a water sign energy. So your person may be a water sign, or you might be, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But look at in this card, I'm going to show it to you upright so you can see it easy. Look at the boat in the top right corner, and it's reversed. So I feel like you and your person have been disappointed if you have not been able to travel to each other, where the boat is a vehicle of transportation and it's reversed. And in your person's card, on a horse, which is a vehicle of transportation in a way, and it's reversed. So there's a lot of reversal energy in this card. Even the caravans on your side is reversed, which is interesting. And then I'm getting the Magician. So now, see how cute this is. I love the little monkey trying to make magic with this, with the Magician card. But also, look at the community that's been watching this connection. I feel like your connection, it hasn't been in the public eye, but it's been in your community's eye. So I feel like you guys have been seeing it. Not that you guys are so much like public figures, even though some of you can be, but I do feel like it's like everybody knows. You guys might be from a small town, or you guys might have, you know, the community has just kind of known you guys together, but it seems like that there's, yeah, this kind of separation there, and there is this disappointment energy. And then I get with the Three of Wands, it's interesting because usually this is again about fighting, so see how they're all fighting here, but it's in reverse. So it's like you guys really didn't fight for this connection, or maybe your person did not fight for this connection, because here it's like your person should be fighting for this connection or stepping up, and they aren't because it's in reverse. So that's interesting. So now 3 months in the future, let's see if this can get off the ground, you guys. It seems like they've been having a trouble doing this. And I wonder if some of you guys are here from pile 1, because this seems like very similar energies to pile 1. So there may be some messages in that pile for you also. So it's an interesting theme. All right, now, okay, things are looking a lot better in the next 3 months. Maybe this was just a temporary hardship, because I'm getting 6 of coins. There's something that happens where money gets put either into your hand or your person's hand or into both of your hands to provide a way and a means for you guys to progress this connection, and maybe even to pay for you guys to go and see each other in person, because the 6 of coins represents a generous gift or a loan of money or some sort of investment which helps these two people on the bottom of the card. So that's beautiful here. And I love the scales of justice in the person's hand. So you or your person may be a Libra, or the person giving you a gift or a loan of money or helping you could be a Libra. Now, this could be a boss, it could be a father, it could be a bank, but it seems like there's a Libra energy connected to this, which is helpful. So I do like this. So this is upright and this is helpful. So within 3 months, between now and 3 months in the future, there is financial help given to you. It could even be that this is representing like God or the angels or a spirit guide, where it's like the universe is helping you. The universe is giving you this gift of abundance. Because then I get the 9 of Wands, where then the battle is over. So it's like you guys don't have to fight for this connection anymore. You guys are already okay. And the 9 of Cups, which represents hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true. And I think there's a glare. So I apologize if there's a glare here. But I do feel like with the 9 of Cups, everything is good. It's happy. It's moving forward. Maybe even childhood friends help you out. So friends of yours from the past could help you, because I get these kids playing or this children energy here. So that's cool. Or you may travel to somewhere or meet your person somewhere that you were in childhood or that you've gone to that's important to you guys in the past. So there's that. And then I get that 9 of Fire. So there is still kind of like, you're not out of the, you're not into the fire. You're not out of the frying pan into the fire, but definitely the battle is over. But I am seeing a big bear looming in the distance. So I feel like you're through this section of time in your connection, but it might surface up again in the future if you guys don't address some major issues. So it may be like a temporary helping, but it may not solve the big picture issue that's kind of looming in the distance. So it seems like you guys can definitely get to the next stage, but then you're going to have to deal with or address kind of the root of the issue or a bigger problem of the issue. Yeah, because in the future, I see the Hanged Man. Again, look at the community in this card. Now I'm getting your Hanged Man card in reverse, but I wanted to show it to you upright so you can see it. So I see it reversed for you, but see all the community here. So your community is supportive and helpful. And maybe it's your community that's the key that's going to help you see each other, or family or tribe or something, because it seems like people that you love, that love you and love this connection, are helping you. So that's very, very interesting. Even on this card, the Knight of Fire reversed, there's a community by these camels. So that's very interesting. So with the Hanged Man reversed, I feel like you guys are changing your perspective to be able to look at this connection in a different way, to find creative solutions to be together, or to find solutions to your problems that are innovative and new and creative. So you're getting different perspective on the situation to make some changes. So I like that you guys are going to feel free from your bonds or your restrictions. Now, let's see here. I'm going to see, first I want to know more about like what are they thinking and feeling about you, and what is going on in their heart in regards to you. I'm going to look at the Stellar Energy Oracle because I want to see a little bit more here. Let's see. So what is your person feeling, experiencing, and going through? Yeah. Wow, such oppositions. You may be also getting mixed messages from your person, or hot and cold energy, because I'm getting cold shoulder, but then I'm getting love letter. So that's also very interesting. Too many cards. I want to take these ones and these ones. And I'm not taking this one. I will take those two, and I will take these. Okay. So what's interesting here is cold shoulder, love letter, falling leaves. So we are at the end. If you're watching this video when I'm releasing it, we're at the end of this autumn. So it might be that this fall, they've had mixed messages with you. However, this is timeless reading. You can obviously watch this at any time. So the fall might be a time where there's a love letter coming in from your person. So it's an interesting energy where I feel like they go silent on you and then they communicate to you. And it's kind of like this alternating energy between these back and forth feelings. And then I get true love and strong bonds and burdened heart, and then reach out. So your person is definitely a mixed messages pile, where I feel like they can be hot and cold with you, or they act one way and they say different things and they act another, and it's very interesting. So they say one thing, act another, and they're very much mixing it up, and sometimes they're like so amorous and affectionate for you, and other times they're just cold and withdrawn. So I'm getting kind of this duality from your person. Are they a Gemini? So I am definitely getting cold shoulder and love letter, because again, even on their tarot cards, they were like not progressing, not moving forward, not fighting for this connection, but getting back together. What? So yeah, your person is definitely push-pull. They might be runner chaser. They might be pursuing you when you are leaving and you're like crying because you're like, oh, it's completely done. And they're like, yeah, I'm not fighting for this connection and I'm not moving forward with this, but we can still be together though. Like there's kind of like a push-pull energy. So yeah, so this fall, I feel like, or, you know, you may have just experienced with them kind of this push-pull, hot, cold energy. And also it might be that coming up the next fall is when this true love energy can really ground in more. So I also feel like that the fall coming up can be strong. And if you're still watching this when I'm releasing it, which is the first day of December, because I felt like train stations very much connect to Sagittarius energy, the month we're in now, if you're watching this video when I'm releasing it. And it basically talks a lot about seeing somebody in person or travel. That's a very Sagittarius element energy here. So we would still be in the fall for the next 3 weeks. So there's that before winter starts. But I do see that true love is strong in the fall for you. And I get strong bonds. So I do feel like you guys do have a strong bond. You probably have known each other for a long time, maybe even from like a time period in your past when you were, you know, a lot younger. So there is a little bit of that with the Six of Cups energy. The burdened heart is because you guys do have such a strong bond that it can sometimes feel maybe oppressive to you guys, or you may feel like, gosh, we have to make sacrifices for this connection, but we may sacrifice things that we like and we don't want to do that. So there may be a little bit of like, you know, how do you guys maneuver with the energies in this connection when you still have a lot of stuff you guys got to work out and figure out. So there's a lot of burden, but I also see this as the Ten of Wands, which is also, I interpret that as like a soul contract or like a life purpose, something that you guys came here to actually like finish or to do. And then that reach out card is like, I feel like with the love letter, your person does want to reach out. There's just a lot of blocks, but I do feel like they do want to reach out. Now, I want to see a little bit with your person about what's in their heart for you, because I want to see what the messages of love cards. I want to see what they're feeling right now too for you, because they go back and forth, or they go hot and cold, or they give you mixed messages or mixed signals. So we have 5 cards from your person about what are they feeling in their heart for you right now. So the first one, I get soulmate. Okay, so they definitely deeply love you. There's a very, very strong soulmate bond in this connection. So they definitely see you as a soulmate. Vulnerability, and that might be why they cut things off or they get cold, and they have love letter and reach out as well, because I feel like when they feel the intensity of this connection, they get freaked out and scared, and they feel their feelings, they feel very vulnerable, very intense, and so they withdraw. And so that's where your person has like a feelings, and then they move back out of anxiety, and they feel the feelings and they move back out of anxiety. So when I go to the Ocean of Emotion deck, I will be interested to see if they have anxiety or fear or worries that come up in these emotions, because it seems like your person does kind of feel that. Yeah, and I feel there are actually valid external circumstances that are obstacles here in this connection. Yes. So there are a lot of hurdles in this connection that do actually exist. So there are some obstacles, but also your person's own vulnerability is an obstacle. And feeling extra emotions, which is the King of Cups in reverse, could be that your person's also feeling too vulnerable and it makes them feel too fragile and they don't want to get too close. But I get intuition. I do feel that with the King of Cups reverse that they are very intuitive and they are being guided by their intuition, by their ancestors and spirit guides to pursue this connection. But I feel like they may not be listening to it right now because I get retreat. So I'm also getting they might be retreating from their intuition, and that in itself can be an obstacle here. So that is very interesting. So your person definitely has pulled back. They definitely have retreated, but there's a lot more to the story. Now, let's see what the ocean of emotion, what they're feeling for you right now. Lies. Yeah, they're probably not telling you. They're not forthcoming. They're not being very transparent, where they're not showing you their feelings. And by hiding their feelings from you, it makes them feel relaxed because they don't have to deal with it. They don't have to confront it. They don't have to work through conflict resolution. And so when they lie to you, it makes them feel, in a way, peaceful because they can be avoidant. So there is that. Yep, deceive. So I do get that they're trying to lie to themselves probably. They're trying to probably lie to you. And then I get the sexual let's play. So I feel like they might just be trying to say like, hey, why don't you cool down and just chill out? Why can't we have fun? Why can't we have sex? Why can't we fool around and enjoy this connection and blah, blah, blah. When really both of you know there's so much more here. Both of you know, like, they feel soulmate energy and vulnerable energy. So there's so much more here than just playing around and having a good time. So they definitely feel that there is that. So there's definitely like some lying and deceiving energy going on where they just don't really feel comfortable being super transparent and vulnerable with you. So let's see now some of their thoughts. I want to look at the Hermit Tarot and see what is going on in their mind right now towards you at this time. So let's see here. All right, let's look at these. Yeah, well, the passion is strong in this connection, that's for sure. With that sexuality card that came out, and then the card that flips out first that I saw was I want you. So your person definitely feels the passion in this connection. So there's definitely that strong energy here. Sex, yes, okay. So that's very strong. With your person, they're very passionate, we get this. And that's another reason why they don't want to let you go completely, because they're like, we love this sexual passion in this connection. Oh my God, I am obsessed with your body. How many sexual cards is your person going to pick? How are they so horny? Okay, they are very, very, very into you. And then I need more balance, and that's true, because we did get that they need to regulate their emotions, and maybe they're just coming at you really hot like sex, 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 when really they're lying to themselves because they're feeling soulmate vulnerability. And the reason why sometimes people want to be so sexual is because that's how they feel close. That's how they feel bonded and emotional, and that's how they unite. And so your person may be like, oh, it's just sex, but really they're wanting the closeness, and that's why they're so driven to be with you sexually. So there's that. Yes, you make me want to do bad things, which is the Devil card. So definitely wanting, and you got the Devil card in reverse on your side. So you're like, so either they're feeling all this sexuality towards you, but they're lying about it and they're hiding it and they're saying like that, like, oh, they'll take it slow and they don't want to just make it be about sex, but they're feeling so much sex. Or they're feeling like they're just so hypersexual right now because they want to be close emotionally and they don't know how to do it otherwise. And it seems like there's this, and your Devil card is reversed, where you're like, no, I'm not going to just sleep with you. No, I'm sad, I'm hurting, I'm crying. We're not going to just jump into bed. And so that could be kind of what you're, feeling on your side. So there is that. And then the You Are Wrong card, I feel like they're being like stubborn, or again, they're trying to deny things and they're lying to you and they're trying to deceive you and say like, oh, you're wrong, because you're probably calling them on it and you're probably telling them how you know that there's more here than just sex. And they're like, no, when really there is. And they're trying to tell you that you're wrong, but they're lying to you because they know that there is. So, okay. So let's go to my new decks, which if you're watching this when I'm releasing it, I would have been using these decks all through November. So they're probably not new anymore, but I feel like they're still new. So I'm going to go to, okay, this is always the poignant deck for me. The light side, shadow side love messages. This is the twin flame light side, shadow side messages. So I want to know for pile 3 what their person light and shadow side messages are, or just what they're experiencing. A lot of shadows. Makes sense. Okay, so I'm getting 2 shadow cards that come up. Oopsies. First, just put this here. All right. First we have, I didn't believe in myself or you. And that's a reason why they're maybe hot and cold or give you mixed messages, because they're not really believing you guys can make it happen. You know, with the past and with what they're going through now, they're probably feeling like, no, we can't progress this. And maybe they're even telling you this. Like, no, we don't have a future here. This is just sexual. This is just fun for us. When really, they're just not believing in the connection. They're having a hard time having faith and confidence in this, when really there's so much more that's deep, that's there, that they want. And then this shadow, I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is literally the theme of this pile that's been coming through the whole time. This is so striking. All right. Yes, I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. I need to focus on my finances right now. So that's something that I feel like they definitely need to do. That 6 of coins that comes up shows that like somebody helps them out, which means that they don't have the money themselves. So somebody gives them the money, which helps them see you or helps things progress with you. But for them to receive money from others, it means that they don't have their own money. And so they really need to focus on the finances, even if that means getting finances from somebody else. But they definitely need to focus on their finances. And that is definitely something that's been challenging them in this connection. But a light message is, wow, you guys, I want you to believe in me again. So they didn't believe in you or themselves, but they want you to believe in them. And so that's actually very powerful, because the reason why they want to merge with you and get so close to you is that they only can get self-confidence or validation from you and not from within, which is very interesting. So they're having a hard time with that right now. And the light message says, I am sorry for being critical of you, because it's true. They said they're like, oh, you're wrong. So they're probably criticizing something and telling you that you're wrong, or why are you doing that, or oh, stop doing that, you know. And so it does seem like they are being critical of you. Hello, Mamita. You know, she has actually joined every single pile in this reading, and she doesn't even do that, and she very barely jumps up on this table. But I am going to help you down, my love. We are doing a reading, but thank you for blessing it. Okay, now we're going to do messages from Divine Masculine. So your person doesn't have to be masculine for these messages to apply, but I would say that this just represents messages from them to you, or from the masculine side of themselves to you, or you are dealing with a guy. So I know, Mommy. Please down. Oh my gosh. Please down. Okay. So what does pile 3's person feel for pile 3? Ooh, I regret not choosing you when I had the chance for $500, please. That is a big message. All right. Like a Jeopardy category. All right. I regret not choosing you when I had the chance. That's right. Because that's where they want to get back together with the 6 of Cups card. Because they didn't progress this connection forward. And now it seems like they are regretting it because they didn't believe in you or in the connection or in themselves. Yes, it's important for me to obtain financial stability. That is another repetitive message you guys got in this connection. 6 of Coins. Need to focus on my finances, needs financial stability. So yeah, so your person is definitely needing to focus on their finances and their money, and that is definitely messing with their head when it comes to this connection. Ooh, no longer sexually active with the karmic. For some of you that have been in a third party situation, if they've been having sex with somebody else, that's a karmic situation, they've stopped having sex with them. And that's probably why they're so hypersexual and wanting to focus it on you. And you may know that they've been with somebody else, or they've been in a relationship pre-existing, and they're like, no, devil reverse, no, 3 of Swords, sad. So it seems like they are not having sex with other people anymore. I was blind and frozen to our connection, but not anymore. That is intense, you guys. So yeah, they didn't believe in you guys and your connection, maybe because they were with somebody else and they felt like they couldn't go there, but now they're not with that person, or they're not at least having sex with them, and you know, they're feeling like maybe your connection can move forward. Maybe they're not being like blind to it, and maybe they're not, you know, feeling like it's not frozen in time. They did see that in the 3 months in the future, within these 3 months, you guys will be progressing. So that is also good. And then final message for you, we're going to take messages from my Twin Flame Guidance Oracle, and we are going to see what's going on with this as your final pile. All right, so pile 3, what your person is experiencing regarding you and regarding this connection. All right, so we'll take this one. Ooh, we'll take the bottom one because I saw it. Endings. Compromise. Stuck. Crossroads. Pause. Settling. Ooh, okay, you guys. Ooh, and I'll even take this. Reinvention. All right, I can't keep taking cards. All right, you guys, this is a lot of information. So, first of all, your person had been settling in their life for maybe a life that they thought they wanted, or maybe they never thought they could get the life they wanted, especially if their finances are not good and they're messing with their head. So they may have felt like they may have ended it with you, or you may have ended it and they're experiencing the endings as something that's been challenging for them, and that's why they want to reunite with you. I feel like they're finally at a point in time in their life where they would like to compromise. So I do feel like they are going to try to work together with you. Another meaning of the 6 of Coins card could be that they are trying to work together with you in a partnership and in harmony. So if they've been feeling resistant to this, it seems like in the next 3 months, they're going to try to work more as a partnership with you and more as a team, especially if they've stopped being with somebody from the past that was karmic. And I get that they have been stuck, and so things haven't been able to move forward. They have felt very stuck. But I do get with the crossroads that there is a way that will be made for your person. And I do feel like they will be at a crossroads or a fork in the road where they're going to have to pick a path. And it seems like they are most likely going to try to walk towards your direction. Even if they are on a pause right now, because I do get the pause card. So even if they're on a pause right now, I do feel like they are going to try to progress towards you. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. So I do feel like with your train station video question, will this progress? Will you guys see each other in person? I feel like yes, short term in the next 3 months, it looks very likely. However, it does seem like there are bigger, deeper issues here that also need to be worked on and addressed so that you guys can move forward beyond that. Because right now, the next 3 months seem good, but there's a bigger problem that you guys need to work through so that you guys can continue to keep progressing. So that is what I see for you. We can always look at that later, so feel free to keep checking in if you want. I am here for you. If you feel like this was not your situation or did not resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile high or another video. She wants to say goodbye to you guys. Oh, come here. And if you guys did like this, feel free to be able to like it, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you want to say hi to Treasure in the comments, I'm sure she'd love to say hello. And I will see you guys next time. So I hope you guys take care. See you later. Bye.